Hello everybody, my name is Shade, and this is Dark Souls 2, just released today for PC. This is going to be my Let's Play, playthrough, whatever you want to call it. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, seizure-inducing information screen there. Let's just go ahead and get right into a new game here. This is going to go into the opening cinematic, so I'm going to go ahead and let that play, and then we will begin.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Alright, there you have it. Got our intro kind of setting the tone for this game. We've got the curse. I'm sure if we could see our face, we'd be hollow here. My cursor's in the middle of the screen. Excuse me. Looking at the menus here. There's my hat. Yep, I'm hollow. Gorgeous. I actually like how you looked hollow better in the first game, but I seem to be in the minority there. Alright. Things betwixt. Here we are. I think this is a really cool area. And let's just make our way over yonder. Okay. Got some little enemies in this area, but they will leave you alone unless you attack them, I believe, which is good because I have no weapon and that would end messily. I'm not going to pretend that this is a blind playthrough or anything like that. I have been playing the game since it came out on console a while ago. Have just over 100 hours logged. There's this little passageway that goes over here, but looking at these footprints, I'm gonna wait and come back when I have a means to defend myself, other than my hollowed, gross zombie fists. Alright. Got our stairway here up to the cool little house in the tree. I love tree architecture. I think it's cool. And here's another cutscene, so I'm going to shut up.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
Alright, here we go with character creation. I'm just going to... There we go. I have to click the box before it'll accept text, and my caps lock is on. Awesome. There we go. Moving right along. Yep, that is my name. Sticking to it.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Alright, got our cool little human effigy here with the dark sign on it, I believe. Let's see. What class do we want to start as? The first time I played the game, I started as a swordsman, and I never really got too into the dual wielding thing, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I've messed around with magic a little bit as well. It's not my favorite. I prefer melee and just getting up in everybody's faces, so I think I'm either going to go with the knight or the warrior. I'm going to go with the knight. Just because. Not that class matters after about the first 5 minutes of the game anyways, but that's alright. As far as gifts go, they're all kind of neat. We've got slight increase, kind of like the tiny bean ring from the first game. Human effigies. This has replaced the humanity item from the first game. Just got some healing items, homeward bones. People that have played Dark Souls 1 know what those do. This is a new item that's kind of cool. When you get invaded, it allows you to turn turn the enemies in your world against the invader, which I've had that happen to me a few times, and it is hilarious. I love this item. I think it's fantastic. Bonfire aesthetic are kind of neat. They allow you to put certain areas of the game into New Game Plus instead of waiting to get around to New Game Plus, so you can get certain items and stuff sooner, which is nice. And the petrified something kind of reminded me of the pendant in that it's not really specific about what it does, but it does have a use. I have figured out what to do with it. I'm going to go ahead and take the aesthetic so that we can... Hopefully it'll be... I'm trying to think if there's any New Game Plus items I want, but I'll figure that out later. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and customize the rest of this character because I like to take a long time making my character exactly how I like it. So I'm going to cut the video and come back in a few minutes here. Alright everybody, I've got the face to a place I'm happy with it. If you're going to give me the option to have blue hair in a game, I'm going to have blue hair. Yeah, here we go. My hair doesn't match my clothes, but eventually, hopefully soon, I'll be switching to different armor anyway, so no big deal. Alright, let's get into the real game now. Is this your true self? This is totally my true self. If only you guys could see.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Ain't that the truth? Well then. Ladies, I find your lack of faith in me disturbing. I'll show you all. Cursor defaulting to the middle of the screen. Goodness. What is this? Oh, I pre-ordered. I get stuff because I pre-ordered. I'm completely okay with that. I probably won't end up using any of it though. Cool. Alright, let's see what my face actually looks like in-game, since I am vain and think I should look pretty. I'm okay with that. I think the customization is a lot better and more thorough in this game than it was in Dark Souls 1. It's one of my favorite things about the new game. So here we are in this house with the old ladies who I believe are firekeepers. I'm going to go ahead and chat with all of them. I'm not sure what I expected. That's exactly what I expected. These guys just think I'm hilarious. I don't know if it's my face or what the deal is.
You must go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse. But if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again with a clean slate.
That is actually alluding to something kind of cool that we'll find in the future. They've implemented a way that you can respec your character, which I think is awesome because in Dark Souls, if you get locked into a play style, you're kind of stuck. But now with this new one, you can decide randomly, you want to be a mage, and you can come back here and be a mage. Anything to say? Nope, just laughing. Laughing. Okay. How about you?
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom. My name is Millibeth. The old women were once firekeepers. I am here to look after them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on.
So you could say Millibeth is the keeper of the fire keepers.
The old women were keepers of the fire. But now, the fire shows signs of fading. And the kingdom is beset by hollows.
There's a familiar statement there. Fading flames and hollows everywhere. Where have I heard that one before?
The old women are sisters. I am told there was a fourth. Long ago, fire keepers were commonplace. But now they are lost, scattered to the winds.
All right.
The old women are sisters.
Yep, that's
Long
what we
ago,
just
but
said.
now they'll...
Okay, so there's a fourth fire keeper. Who is the fourth fire keeper? My guess is the lady from the intro could possibly be the fourth fire keeper, since they all seem to know one another, but who knows? Alright, there's a chest up here. Let's see what we've got. The chests are huge in this game. Human effigy. My cursor is in the middle of the screen again. Yeesh. Okay. The human effigies have replaced the humanity, kind of, from the first game. It's a different system, but they are what allow you to go from being hollified and zombie to beautiful and human. So they are important and a lot harder to get a hold of than humanities were in the first game. Alright, we've got our first bonfire here and also our tutorial looking things. Bonfires, can light torches. Beautiful. Alright. Sitting at the fire, we've got the options to travel, attune our spells. Burn is new, and you get the item box right off the bat, which is cool. I'm really, really bad at organizing my stuff, so I'll probably never use it, but it's nice to have the option. Talk about the burn option later when I have some of the items that you can actually use for that. Coming over here, we've got something. Souls and a torch. Alright, there's got to be an option somewhere to hide the cursor. That is really bothering me. Sorry if it's bothering you. I will check that out before I start recording the next episode. Alright. This is the tutorial area, sort of Things Betwixt. It reminds me a lot of Ash Lake from the first game. Got these forgot the word for it. These torch-looking things that you can light from the bonfire. I didn't do that very much in my first playthrough. Maybe I should have done it more, but I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Alright, we've got fog walls. This is familiar for anyone that's played Dark Souls 1. And more instructions. Right, bumper for attack. I'm actually using a PlayStation controller, not an Xbox controller, but that's alright. Oh, this sword is a lot shorter than I would like it to be, but that's alright. Alright, got the lock-on system. And kill us some zombies. Cool. Looks like... Nope, that's not a path over there I thought it might be. Alright, you hold B or circle to dash. As far as the PC controls go, I have no idea what they are. I would much prefer to use a controller to a mouse and keyboard. Hey, frame rate. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often. As far as mouse and keyboard go, I'd never choose to use them if I have the option to use a controller. Oh, that's not true. Sometimes I do, but... Ooh, backstep. I'm using a controller. As far as keyboard and mouse controls go, you're on your own to figure that out. Behind an enemy's back equals a critical hit. I figured that out. Genius. Alright, you can see that guy over there. That guy, we'll deal with him later. Okay, we've got another item up here. Dagger. The dagger is pretty weak weapon comparatively, but especially if you're starting as a deprived, it will be one of the only weapons you can pick up for a little while, so it's kind of important. Alright, rolling. Oop, this guy has a bow. Gotcha. Alright, let's take out... Oop, I missed. Dang it. There we go. Let's see what we've got here. Switching your equipped weapons. All I have are my fists, so... Boxing champion, obviously. No, we'll stick to the... What sword am I using? Is this a broadsword? It's a broadsword. We'll stick to the broadsword for now. Okie doke. What have we got? Backstep. I'm familiar with that one already. And the dashing attack off of the backstep. Oh, there's an archer. I've got an arrow in my wrist. Oh well, don't mind that. The dashing attack is one of my favorite attacks in the game, actually. Life gems. Life gems are what I've got on my item slot here. They are actually a healing item, which is interesting because in the first game, healing items were not very common. You kind of had the Estus Flask and I think Elizabeth Mushrooms, and that was about it. And the life gems just give you gradual healing. It's not all at once. It just slowly fills up your bar. Cool. Camera. I think I figured that one out. Aha. That was where... Dang it. I should have kicked the ladder. Oh well. Up there where I forgot to kick the ladder is where the crow nest is. Where you can trade, as you've been able to in Dark Souls and Demon Souls, you can trade with the crows up there. I'll run around really quick and talk to them since everything's dead anyways. This playthrough isn't exactly going to be a walkthrough, but I am going to talk about some of the stuff that I've learned as I've played the game. But mostly it's just kind of a casual showing off the game and having a good time, so if you're looking for strictly a walkthrough, look elsewhere. If you're looking for strictly a Let's Play, well, Let's Play is kind of a wide definition. This could probably count. Oh yeah, you can break these stone tablets, so make sure you read them if you are interested in what they have to say before attacking, or there's no real good way to get them back. I think eventually they respawn from bonfires, but that's kind of a hassle, so... And don't forget to talk to the crows. Here we go. Maybe. Ah, there they are.
Yes, you! Give us Silky!
Smooth and Silky. They have other names, but I call them Smooth and Silky. Dinah and Tio or something like that. Alright, got our ladder for easy access to the trading nest. Let's head on over here to this one. Lots of fog walls in this area. This area is actually completely optional. You don't have to do any of this. I'm just doing it because I like to see everything. Dual wielding, I'm already doing that. I am not much of a shield user in this game or Dark Souls 1. Ah. I'd much rather dodge and roll than, ouch, take a sword to the face. No, then use your shield. I probably should have checked out those weapons that I got for pre-ordering, but whatever, this is the tutorial, it's easy. Okay, they changed the way jumping works. This was my first death when I was playing on my PlayStation version of the game. Jumping is no longer bound to circle, or I guess that would be B, or whatever it is on PC. It is now on left stick. So let's see if I got this. Ooh, I got this. And we've got amber herbs. Amber herbs are nice. They give you back spell casts, which I know there was an item like that in Demon Souls. I'm not particularly familiar with it. But yeah, that's what that does. Got our ladder here. And more tablets of wisdom. Plunging attacks. And parry. I love parrying. Parrying is so much more. Guard break. Guard break is new. I'll show that off in a second. Parrying is significantly more difficult, for me at least, in this game than it was in Dark Souls 1. Let's see if I can get the plunging attack. I feel like the hitbox for plunging attacks is also smaller. There we go, because they're a lot harder to pull off. Okay, let's see if I can land a parry on this guy. Can I parry while two-handing the broadsword? I can. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. This is not exactly what I wanted. Okay. We'll parry somebody later because this guy is a pansy. Got another stone tablet over here. Jumping attack. Like so. And a door. What is behind the door? An item is behind the door. Aha! Cracked red eye orbs. We know what that means. Invading is fun. I will probably be doing some of that at a later date. And we're back on the main path. I'm probably going to split my videos so that PvP and co-op is separate from just the main... How do you get over there? From my main gameplay, just so if you don't want to watch it and you're not interested, then you don't have to. That's how you get over there. I should use a life gem. Okay. See if I can get a parry. Oh, this guy has a bow and is across a crevice here. There's a stone tablet of search your surroundings, and some items are interactable in this game, like this tree here. That arrow is going to hit me. Kick it down, and we've got a handy dandy pathway. And that guy is obnoxious. Oh, missed the parry. Let's see if I can get the parry. Oh, I'm so bad. Come on. If I don't get it here soon, I'll stop. I'm sorry, guys. Nope, I can't do it. Oh my gosh. Eesh. That guy. I will show off parries later when I have enemies I'm a little bit more familiar with. I didn't spend very much time in things betwixt the first time I played through the game. Okay, let's see if I can get a plunging. Sweet. Ooh, I hear arrows. Time to climb. Dang it. There we go. Something interesting to note about these guys is they are wearing the imported clothing that we were wearing until we chose our class with the Firekeepers, which I just think is kind of cool. Maybe they came from the same place you did and they're going hollow. Who knows? Oh, I know where we are. Nope. Ah! That was painful. Oh, this guy. So I thought, okay, this is a tutorial area. Obviously, I'd be able to handle this giant ogre thing. I was incorrect. They kicked my butt good. They being there's two of them. So my favorite way to deal with these guys is to just bail right out of there and hide back in here. But I'm actually not going to kill these guys now. I'm gonna come back later because I don't want to waste forever poking at them from behind that. Oh, they are too close for comfort. Come on, tree, we gotta go. We gotta go. Crap. That is a good example of what not to do over there. Alright, this is where I came from. That looks like it was the last fog wall, so that sums up things betwixt. Mostly, we've just got this passage right here. I'm gonna life gem. Oh man, look at the messages. I am actually in online mode. I thought about playing in offline just because it makes things easier, but I wanted to show how awesome it is to see a fully populated Dark Souls world with all the messages, and there'll be bloodstains here in a minute, and it's just such a cool feeling. We've got the sun. I would totally praise the sun right now if I could. Majula! We made it! And I'm actually getting close to about the amount of time I like to make my episodes, so I'm going to go ahead and leave off episode 1 here. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.